Hey gamers, it's Milan here from Milan Refresh Gaming and welcome back to the channel. Today we're jumping into Resident Evil 2 Remake on PC. I'll be breaking down how to get the best performance, maximize your FPS, and reduce stuttering on your PC. In this game you play as Leon Kennedy or Claire Redfield, trying to survive Raccoon City after a viral outbreak turns the city into chaos. The game mixes tense exploration and puzzles, with moments where danger can come from anywhere. Because of its detailed environments and lighting effects, it can be pretty demanding on PC, especially if you want smoother performance and stable frame rates. In this guide, I'm going to break down the best PC optimization, tips and tricks you'll need to get Resident Evil 2 Remake running as smooth as possible. With that said, let's get right into today's video. Now that we're in the graphics and display settings for Resident Evil 2 Remake, I'm gonna go through each setting so you know exactly what to optimize for the best performance on your PC. So since I'm on an HP Omen 35L RTX 5070, obviously my settings are gonna look a lot different from yours, but don't worry, I'll try to see what I can do as far as getting the right settings for your graphics card and depending on what PC you're currently using to run Resident Evil 2. For our presets, the preset I really recommend using is the first option just because it does set your options based on how much video memory that you currently have. And what this pretty much means here, if you go on this side of the screen, this number tells you how much video memory that you currently have on your desktop or on your gaming laptop. Now, since my desktop came with 12 video memory, I kind of want to always have it below that number just because if you do go too high, then Resident Evil 2 will give you this option. Graphics memory has been colored orange due to high usage. Minor bugs may occur, so you may experience like stuttering, lag, and a lot of delay, and you really don't want that in your game, so kind of just have it on the lowest settings possible if you can. Now for our display mode, I currently have mine on full screen just because it does offer better performance on my PC and I didn't really experience a lot of stuttering with it, so that's why I currently have it on that full screen effect, and my FPS really didn't move, so that's really something to look into when you are trying to figure out what the best display mode that you want for your PC. For borderless window, it pretty much is the same thing as full screen, just without the borders, and then windowed, you're using it outside the application, but you can also search the web while you're gaming. But we'll keep it on full screen for now. For our resolution, you always want to match it with your native resolution because let's just say, for example, you're on a 4 video memory trying to run high graphics with like 120 or 170 FPS. Your game will very much lag a lot and you really don't want that, so try to keep it on the resolution that you currently have your PC on. But if 4K settings is way too high for your PC, then you can turn it down to 2560 by 1440p, and if that's too high, then you can lower it even further to the 1920 by 1080 setting, because depending on your resolution, it always will take a toll on your GPU and your CPU, and you always want to kind of navigate to the GPU because that's where your video memory is also coming from as well. Now for ray tracing, you don't really need it on, but it really kind of makes the lighting and the reflections and the shadows more realistic, so that's why I currently have my ray tracing on. For our frame rate, I have it capped at 120 for this guide here, but if you go to variable, it really just goes off what your PC is running. So since you saw it went up from 120 to 160 and it just keeps on jumping. So if you are putting it on this preset here, it goes based off of your PC. For our display settings, I'm just gonna go through this very quickly. So if you do have HDR enabled on your PC, then you'll just hit on. But if you don't, you can just turn it off, or you're gonna have to enable it from your Windows settings if you don't have it enabled. Now for the brightness, I always keep mine in the middle, but you can kind of turn it up or you can just turn it down. But I always keep mine in the middle here. And then once you're satisfied with your brightness, you'll just hit confirm. And as you can see here, you see brighter, which honestly looks a lot better, honestly, on HDR. And then you see darker. But I think I'll keep it on brighter for now. We'll just hit space and confirm. And then for your display area, you can pretty much increase it or decrease it. Just depends on what you want to do. And then everything else you can kind of optimize on your own.
Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
Oh my god, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no
No,
survivors?
there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be. Looks like we're walking from here.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
Leon, we gotta back up! What the?
Holy shit. There, get out. Get out now! Hold on! Claire! Claire, are you okay?
Yeah! I'm alright! How about you?
Can't stay here, it's not safe!
Go on ahead! I'll meet you at the station!
I'll be there! This is out of control. Shit. It's everybody. They're all turned. There it is. The station. Hello? Is anybody here? There has to be someone here. Not good.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here. Send reinforcements. East hallway.
I gotta find that guy.
And that wraps up this PC optimization guide for Resident Evil 2 Remake. I hope these PC settings help boost your performance, maximize your FPS, and reduce stuttering on your PC. If you enjoyed this video and want to support the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more PC optimization guides and full game content. Until next time, take care.